Who roots for common? Who roots for 500? So the priority, in my opinion, this year is not just to play well, but it's also to make sure that this quarterback has the greatest season that he possibly can. I don't know what that looks like. I'm like everybody else in the bus. I don't know. Do I think he has the capability to go 4,200, 30 touchdowns, and improve that much? Go from 16 touchdowns to 30? I don't know. He would have to increase 14 TD passes and 1,100 passing yards for this to happen. It's quite a leap. Oh, Sandra just threw gasoline on me. You're not right, dog. Let me read these new. Nick, this is going to go into my topic here anyway, so hold on here, man. The latest comments from Nick Sirianni. Helmets and shorts. 30 minutes of practice. This is what he has taken out of watching Jalen Hurts. Sirianni's latest comments on Hurts. The fundamentals have improved. More comfortable in the offense. Knows where to go with the football a little bit quicker. God, I'm hoping to see a lot quicker. Has to keep getting better and better and better. This sounds like I'm talking about a JV quarterback. Oh, my God. This sounds like I'm talking about my third-team quarterback. Hey, my third-team quarterback is more comfortable in the offense. My third-team quarterback knows where to go with the ball a little bit quicker. My third-team quarterback has to keep getting better and better. Oh, Jesus criminy, man. Oh, my God. No wonder I get accused of being a hater, because that is some shit. Oh, my God. Helmets and shorts. Couldn't you wait until you got to training camp? Oh, that's right. They don't have training camp. They only go 2 days and 2 days, and then they call it, and everybody goes home. They go to Geno's for team bonding. Oh, my God. Hey. No, wait a minute, maniac. Come on now. Watch this. Let me do it again. Hey, I saw this kid Hurts. The ball even looks different when he's throwing it. It spins different. More comfortable in the offense. Well, another year might do that. Don't you think that's a given? Knows where to go with the ball a little better. Well, that's kind of what he said, more comfortable in the offense. Has to keep getting better and better. You know, watch this. When I hear a guy talking and you hear a coach talking about a player, guy goes, this guy looks spectacular. This guy's unbelievable. We're never going to be anywhere if we don't have this guy on our team. Sil seems like he's going to be next. Oh, Zach, how dare you? Sills, if you were the coach, what would you say? I'd say nothing. I would not overpromise so that I underdelivered. Maniac, that's what I would do. Don't say anything. Let his play speak for itself. Let his play speak. Whatever happened to that? Actions speak louder than words. These are a lot of words coming out of minicamp. Hey, has he talked about anybody else other than Jalen? Nick Sirianni? Getting better? He's getting better and better. Oh, yeah. No, wait a minute. I got an idea. Okay, watch this. Okay, this is what I would do if I was Nick Sirianni. In front of the media. See? You got to pour the water on the seeds. There. Water on the seeds. About 3 months, it grows. You got to take care of it. You got to make sure that you know when you got the seeds sprouting. Got to be gentle with it. I don't know. What do I know, man? Oh, it was disgusting. That's an indictment on the coach. His need to be liked by the players, and players take on the personality of their coach. Drink pickle juice. Then you pick the buds off. What are you saying there, kid? Holy cow. Let me read that again. Oh, I got a topic here. It kind of plays into it, but latest Sirianni comments on Jalen Hurts. The fundamentals have improved. He knows where to go with the ball a little bit better and quicker. Has to keep getting better, though. Well, I could do with the last one. I could do without the last one. Why would I need to say he needs to get better if he has already gotten better? He contradicted himself. Am I right when I say that, Xander? He seems more comfortable in the offense, and his last statement is he's got to get better. That's a contradiction, which means he doesn't mean what he's saying. Hey, it's one thing for coach talk, okay? You can always get better. God dang it. You keep that old try and effort. Let's just get better. Oh, man. Oh. Your show effing sucks, guy. Get better. I'll do my damnedest, coach. I know how to kind of roll into the next topics, but I'll do my best. Hey, does it seem to have a decent flow? Please? Oh, all right, let me get to the topic because those comments are dumb. I got a Sirianni topic here, too. Good grief. Hey, let's keep getting better. Hey, dude, keep getting better. Oh, all right. Let me get through that. No, Zach, I've never gone in. No. Well, kind of I am on the way because I'm picking you guys to win the NFC. So, yeah. Bob says this. He should say, we're not out there long enough for me to tell how much he's improved. That's the truth. Congratulations. Bob's got the take of the day so far. They're not at practice long enough. How could you see all that in a 30-minute practice? All right, hang on. Let me throw this at you here, okay? What would it be for you and the organization? Wait, see, Xander's now saying that I'm leading the audience here. You're a genius picking them to win the NFC. You can just deflect that all you. Well, you're not supposed to divulge my inner workings there. Okay? You're not supposed to be doing that, Dumbo. We're not supposed to be going there with that. Big Sills, we sweat like a Russian. Hey, okay, hang on. Let me go here to the topic here now. What if what if Jalen throws for 4,200 yards and 30 touchdowns and the team goes 8-9? Will you consider that a success? Will the Eagles consider that a success. Would that be a success? Okay. Yeah, Xander goes Gannon would get fired. Don't know if I'd have a problem with that. Okay. I don't know if I'd have a problem with that. Maybe that's kind of where we're going here. Also, too, talking about Nick Sirianni. Hey, all I'm saying to you is that not improvement we're looking for? Wait a second. Hey, guys, you may not get both. You may not get a 12-win or an 11-win season and Jalen improving all that much. But if the offense improves, guys rushing the ball a little bit less, 500 yards rushing, throws for 4,200 yards, becomes the second quarterback in franchise history to throw for 4,000 yards and puts up 30 TDs. Isn't that what the front office is looking at? Do you personally believe in your heart that Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman think they have a Super Bowl team this year? They might. But they know there's still components that they have to look at. The Buffalo Bills have said it very clear about Josh Allen this year. This is not a do-or-die year whether or not they win the Super Bowl. This is going to be a process for us to win a Super Bowl. Isn't that what this is? This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I get that each year is a one-year chapter in Jalen Hurts' career with the Philadelphia Eagles and Nick Sirianni's and Howie Roseman's for that matter. But isn't this about getting that kid better? What's more important this year? Winning 10 games, getting bounced in the opening round of the playoffs, or a quarterback? That's the topic. What's the most important thing for this year's team? Winning 10 games? 11 games? Getting dumped in the playoffs? Or having Jalen Hurts have leaps and bounds, Josh Allen type improvement in his second year starting? What's the most important thing to you? Okay? It's a sprint for the Eagles? Yeah, that's why they fell apart after 17. They sprinted to the title, didn't know what they had, and then they didn't know how to keep it together. Think about that for a minute. I got a sense of that 2017 team now. Having talked to Merrill Reese yesterday, and you guys at the beginning of the year didn't know what you had. You saw a story play itself out. You gave up after Wentz ended up getting injured. Foles carried it across the finish line, and they didn't know how to keep it together. That's the story of the 2017 Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Right there in a nutshell. They didn't know how to keep it together. And you didn't believe yet you had a team that could win it. Not at least at the beginning of the year. Nobody thought that. And when Wentz went down after they were 11-2. Having longer practice is most important. They're not doing that, though. Hurts will be a big leap forward. What I'm saying, though, is 4,200 yards would be a massive leap. You would increase your passing offense 1,100 yards. Okay? Wentz didn't know how to keep it together. Neither did Howie. Nobody did. Team was 4-11 3 years later. 4-11-1 3 years later, and you bounced your quarterback and your coach, who won the thing for you. You didn't know how to keep it together. That's a fact. And you still haven't picked a quarterback right in the last 10 years. It's not wrong. So, like I'm saying here, improvement at Jalen actually may be more important this year than 10 wins. Because you know why? The 2023 draft all hinges on Jalen. Whether or not the Eagles win 11 games and get dumped in the opening round of the playoffs, does not determine anything on the success of the team. There's only one successful team at the end of the year. They win the last game of the year. That's it. The rest of them are all rebuilding to try to catch that team like the Rams. So whether or not they win 11 games, what does it matter? They won 9 games and we're a playoff team. Couldn't beat a regular season team with a winning record. Got destroyed in a playoff game. And we're supposed to look at that and go, hey, it's almost like lowering your expectations to accept something being average. 9-8 is average. Who roots for common? Who roots for 500? So the priority, in my opinion, this year is not just to play well, but it's also to make sure that this quarterback has the greatest season that he possibly can. I don't know what that looks like. I'm like everybody else in the bus. I don't know. Do I think he has the capability to go 4,200, 30 touchdowns, and improve that much? Go from 16 touchdowns to 30? I don't know. He would have to increase 14 TD passes and 1,100 passing yards for this to happen. It's quite a leap. Now, there's quite a bit more talent there too. Why can't Jalen do both? Because you're going to take a step back and being the top rushing attack team in the NFL this year. And my point is, how many times do we see a team that's trying to improve on one side of the ball, they take a step back in the one-loss column? You might want to think about something here. You might want to take a step backwards so that you could take 5 steps forward here. This is about making sure this kid's it. Listen, unless you're in Glendale this year, all bets are off, and the only thing we care, look at even how Howie has set the team up here. 2 first-rounders in 2023. There's 5 teams, I told you yesterday, that have 2 number 1 draft choices. They're also all going to be looking for quarterbacks. You may have to outbid these dudes. End of the day, how he plays this year is the most important thing for that front office to finally settle and put some stability at that position at quarterback, which you haven't had in 10 years. When's the last stable quarterback that you had? Hell, it's McNabb. It's not even anything I have to look up. What was McNabb's last season that he played with the Eagles as a starter? You guys know? No, Paul, I'm getting to the coaches and Sirianni here in a minute. Okay? We don't need to be the number 1 rushing. That's right, Jeremiah. You don't need to be the number. Jeremiah, if you're 3, 4, 5, but you've improved this much in the passing game, and say you drop back in a record, you're set up for the next 5 years with a passing game and a running game. The Eagles look good. They've poured the cement they need. Then you can go into the draft next year and use those first rounders at other key positions. Get yourself another edge rusher. Find yourself a corner. Okay? Find yourself a running back in a round 2. How many years did Vic play, dude? 2? I mean, really, that wasn't a lengthy time where I would go, that was stability at the position. 2 years is not stability. That's like telling me that the position now is stable in Philly. It's not. Not when you have question marks every day. Ryan says 2009-10. So you haven't had a quarterback like that was there for a boatload of years since 2009. Howie was in the building. They haven't got the quarterback position right in 15 years. Sills is trying to lower the bar for us so we could. No. I'm asking you, Okay, so wait a minute. Let me here. East side, let's do this. Let's do this. So you really think that Jalen Hurts is going to, and Sirianni and this ball team this year is going to improve 4,200 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, and win 13 games? Show me a team that has done that in NFL history. And then I'll look at the quarterback and I'll go, and don't throw Brady. You're not going to compare Jalen Hurts to Tom Brady, are you? What quarterback have you seen in his second year starting increased Kurt Warner? Kurt Warner is a prolific passer. And Warner did it in his first year starting. Kurt Warner, I might want to stay away from him. Warner and Brady. Sills, it's the quality yards that count. Third down. That's right, Bob. Dude, if you're constantly in third and short, Bob, and your football team is third and short, you're going to win a ton of games. A ton of games. You're constantly, think about where the Eagles were last year as a football team when they were playing against the winning teams versus playing against the crap teams. Playing against the crap teams, they were third and short almost all the time. When they were in those games against those good teams, third and long almost the entire day. What was the result? The good teams know to keep quarterbacks like Jalen in third and long. That's what we're talking about. First and second down are two of the most important things you could possibly have on your team if you're looking to move sticks. Unless you have a quarterback that could throw you out of problems, like Aaron Rodgers, like Tom Brady, Breeze, guys like that. You get down 17, Patrick Mahomes, no lead safe with that guy. You could be up 21 points. He still can run you down. That team in Philly can't do that. Not yet. And I don't believe ever with that quarterback. Wealthy says, the thing I've noticed about this team is the attitude. I do too. Wealthy mind. The attitude of the football team is spectacular, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, guys like AJ talking smack, and also, too, throwing his arm around Devontae Smith is spectacular. I love it. This kid's a number one. The sky's the limit. I brought that up yesterday. There's an atmosphere and an environment in Philadelphia with those players that they enjoy being around each other. That just, it helps winning so much when you enjoy going and doing bonding time with one another and you enjoy being around your teammates. It matters. Nobody likes to go to work with people that are shitty. No doubt they've built something good. There's great leaders. A.J. Brown, I am in love with this kid. I don't know what the Titans are thinking and Mike Vrabel's thinking. You let a guy like that roll out of the building at 25 years of age. And the impact that he has already had on the Eagles has been enormous. Just in his presence alone. His play when he gets the ball after he catches it, his yak yardage. This guy's a machine. And he looks like a tight end running around. I'll tell you this. I don't know if Deebo Samuel's what his size is compared to A.J. Brown, but it can't be that much bigger than that dude. DK Metcalf and that guy, I would not want to be a safety or a corner seeing that dude running in open space. That guy can move, man. So, Philly Talk Podcast, Hurts has got to show he's trending up while winning. Boy, that's a tough pick there, though, podcast. He's got to continue to improve, okay? And the team has to win. There's a reason he was drafted in the second round. Big Dan, best verbiage on the Oh, get the hell out of here. You sound like Xander now. You guys sound like Xander. Oh, yeah, no, Nick Sirianni's next on my radar here. Dude, A.J. Brown, too. Hey, I'll do this one here right now for a second. How about this one on A.J. Brown? Yeah, he don't pat me on the head like other people do. Good job, Dan. I hate that. I do, actually. Can you tell me what was a better trade this offseason? Hey, just threw me off with the name Joe Bell. Relax. Hey, can't be Deshaun Watson. I don't know how that trade looks right now. Is A.J. Brown the best trade in the offseason? Devontae Adams to the Raiders? Maybe? Devontae Adams? Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins? Or A.J. Brown to the Eagles? You want to hear this? I don't want Tyreek Hill on my team. I'll take Devontae or AJ over him any day. Any day. You better have a signal caller in the house if you got Tyreek Hill on your team. Let's see Tyreek Hill's numbers with Tua versus with Patrick Mahomes. You think there'll be a little tick down? We'll see. I think A.J. Brown could be the best steal, especially with what I'm seeing. I'd love this guy. All right. I've got my top 16 NFC teams. I got them on paper here, and I want to let them out, and I'm going to let you know where your team sits here. And I thought about it. I kind of did a list, but I did all 32 teams. Now I'm going to do NFC teams. And I will show you where your team is, how far they have come from a year ago. We will hit on that. Do me a favor. Please hit the like button. Jason Cole, this Deshaun Watson story is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Will the Cleveland Browns void the $230 million guaranteed contract because of all these new revelations that we're now seeing from the New York Times? 66 now are being reported. I mean, I can't think he plays this year. And once again, the Eagles avoided disaster by not going after him. Pretty incredible, man. Okay, the Browns are in a pickle here. Hit the like button, hour 2. Keep it right here on the National Football Show.